Have you ever noticed how some issues seem to be avoided, practically as if they were taboo? One of these issues is men's sexual health in old age. People whisper, avoiding looking into the eyes, as if mentioning it was something embarrassing. But let me tell you a secret, my beloved, that guilt gets in the way. At the age of 75, I learned that the secrecy surrounding sexuality only damages those who deny themselves the opportunity to seek assistance and knowledge. People have long believed that sexual desire diminishes with age, suggesting a depletion of energy. But let me tell you the fact that just a few dare to say that desire cannot go away. It only changes shape. The key is to understand these changes and how they can be enjoyed in a pleasurable way. Remember the time you were young and everything appeared so simple. The body responded promptly without any effort. Now, situations might seem quite different, but that does not imply that the flame has gone out. In reality, the fire is still there, ready to be reignited. I have seen many men feel frustrated believing that their moment of pleasure ended, but that's far from the reality. Although no one wants to admit it, sexual health in old age may be better than ever. As we grow older, we learn to appreciate intimacy, the real bond with attachment and devotion, and the secret is to recreate these experiences mindfully. But why doesn't anyone speak about it? Why is it so challenging to discover clear and direct facts about sexual health in old age? The fear of looking vulnerable, of accepting that something has changed, causes most men to close themselves off. But I'm here to encourage you that there's nothing wrong with wishing to continue to live life to the fullest in all its aspects. Let's break that silence together, because your sexual health is a fundamental part of who you are. Stay with me on this adventure of self-awareness and development. You'll realize that sexuality in old age is more than rewarding. It's powerful. Let's talk about everything, because you need to know the truth. Did you know that preserving sexual health could be one of the secrets to living longer? I didn't believe it either. As a young man, I thought that pleasure was only a matter of inclination, something brief. But for many years, I've grown to understand the real influence of intimacy on physical and mental health. Maintaining an active and fulfilling sexual life may practically prolong your lifespan. And I'm not just referring to a few days or months, but years with a quality of life. Numerous research studies indicate that frequent sexual activity enhances blood circulation, strengthens the heart, relieves stress, and even produces hormones that enhance good health and happiness. But what does this mean in practice? Particularly among men in old age, it means that remaining sexually active is not just an innate desire, but a biological demand. As we grow older, the body experiences a series of changes. The flexibility of blood vessels declines, metabolism goes down, and the immune system weakens. However, sexual activity, even if adapted to the limitations of age, might offset these repercussions while making surprising advantages. Higher blood circulation during stimulation assists in preventing cardiovascular issues, while the production of endorphins combats symptoms of stress and anxiety. At this point, you may be thinking, I don't have the same attitude as before, and I understand very well. The body changes, and what was effortless in youth may need a bit more work in maturity. But this transformation provides a possibility to rediscover pleasure in new ways. This is a secret. Desire may be fostered in numerous ways. It's not just about performance. It's about connection, gentle touch, deep romance, and intimate conversation may sometimes be just as pleasurable as the sexual act itself. Additionally, there are the mental and physical effects. Maintaining a lively sexual life is not only about ensuring physical pleasure, but also about creating a deeper connection with your partner. Intimate engagement is a powerful therapy against loneliness, an affliction that affects many men in their golden years. Those moments of intimacy and affection can transform your mood, reduce anxiety, and create an atmosphere of contentment. The reality is that a good sexual life is an essential component of longevity. It makes the body active, the mind bright, and the heart satisfying. By taking care of your sexual well-being, you are truly taking care of your entire existence. The secret here is to adapt to change, but never lose hope in living your best life. At this point, I want you to consider your sexual life not as something that belongs to past times, but as an essential part of your present and future. Simple adjustments can make a significant impact, and the search for enjoyable and satisfying intimacy should be continuous, no matter your age. After all, to live with satisfaction is to live longer. When it comes to sexuality in older age, misconceptions seem to multiply. My 75 years of hearing have taught me that most of them are false. One of the biggest misconceptions that exists is that elderly men entirely lose interest in sex. This is not true. Sexual desire doesn't decline with age. It just changes, which could lead to new discoveries if you're ready. So let me tell you something significant. The primary obstacle for many older guys is not a lack of desire, but a lack of understanding. Believing misconceptions, such as that sexuality disappears with time, can ruin your confidence and possibly make you feel less of a man. But the fact is that the desire still exists, just in a new form. The secret to maintaining a healthy and pleasurable sexual life in old age depends on adapting to these changes and not allowing yourself to be dominated by false beliefs. Another common misconception is that issues like erectile dysfunction suggest the end of sexual life, but that doesn't have to be true. The problem of erectile dysfunction can be caused by a variety of factors, from health issues like diabetes and high blood pressure, to mental health issues like anxiety and depression. The most important thing is to know that there are methods to get around these issues. With appropriate therapy and open communication with your partner, you can keep enjoying romantic moments. And the misconception that sex becomes meaningless with age. This is probably the most destructive of all. Sex is an essential element of our personality, no matter our age. To deny this part of your life is to deny key parts of yourself. Society sometimes makes older men feel guilty, that they continue to experience sexual desire and demands as if it were wrong. But here's the reality. There's nothing wrong with desiring to continue to feel satisfaction and live your sexuality fully. What many men don't realize is that sexuality in old age can be more fulfilling and satisfying than when they were younger. This is because, throughout the years, intimacy is no longer just physical and turns into more emotional. Deeper sex can turn into a moment of profound connection when love, understanding, and compassion take on a much more significant part than just the act itself. It's about time to dispel these beliefs and start perceiving sexuality in a new way, understanding that the body has changed and that the method of feeling pleasure might be different is the initial step to enjoying this new chapter of life. Instead of trying to revert to your 20s or 30s, find what your body and mind can do today, with all the knowledge and experience you've gained. I want you to consider long-held misconceptions. Are some of them preventing you from enjoying your sexual life to its fullest potential? Let's demystify these misconceptions together and find the satisfaction of an active sex life without feeling ashamed or guilty. After all, desire is a component of life at any age. Have you ever thought that your nutrition might influence your sexual health? Diet affects not only weight and general health, but also energy, performance, and sexual desire, particularly as you age. Wise food choices can considerably enhance these aspects. As my mother always said, take good care of whatever goes into your body, and it will take good care of you. This is important to elderly men who battle with physical and hormonal issues. What you consume affects blood flow and the production of hormones like testosterone, which are essential for sexual performance. For excellent sexual health, circulation must be up to date. Foods high in oversaturated fats and sugar hinder blood circulation, whereas fruits and vegetables rich in antioxidants help keep you healthy and energetic. Testosterone production also decreases with old age, reducing desire and energy. Foods that contain zinc, magnesium, and vitamins, such as seafood, nuts, and seeds, help regulate hormone balances. Lean proteins and healthy fats, like those in fish and avocado, are also favorable. We should not forget about stimulants like dark chocolate and oysters. They can enhance mood and desire. Chocolate contains phenylamine, which improves your sense of pleasure. Oysters are rich in zinc, which is important for testosterone. Poor nutrition can be dangerous, increasing cholesterol and causing weight gain and fatigue, which impact mood and sexual performance. A balanced diet enhances general health and intimate life. Furthermore, hydration is important. Dehydration influences circulation, energy, and the capacity for pleasure. Staying well hydrated is important for the body's effective functioning, both inside and outside the bedroom. So, despite all that we've talked about in these chapters, one thing is clear. Being sexually active in old age isn't just possible. It can be revitalizing and deeply fulfilling. By breaking misconceptions, understanding the essential role of food, and perceiving desire in a renewed way, you're well on your way toward achieving pleasure and vigor regardless of age. But this adventure of self-discovery and development does not end here. Make every sexual well-being effort an investment in your quality of life. Your current knowledge is just the beginning of a series of discoveries that could improve your health. So now it's your turn. If you enjoy this content so far, make sure to subscribe to the channel to receive more valuable insights.